Off to an early start. Ikimashou. Baby, happy enough?
Yeah.
Alright.
On, babe.
This is Elise's favourite.
Look at that.
It's 'cause, why would you need anything else? Then you can just kind of take it off when it's part of your job. And that little sick Jimmy, it's like a little monster truck. So we're going Kawaguchi Asama Shrine. Wanted to go here for so long. Our JoJo Bizarre Adventures animation is inspired on this location and a picture that we took IRL in 2019. So super excited. And we got away early we've ever had, so high fives.
I was being punched in the face by the baby from like 4 a.m. so I eventually just woke everyone up.
It's too cold to sleep. It was, anyway, need to wee. 5:30. Let's go. Baby's ready.
Baby's been ready all night to get up and go. Kawaguchi Asama Shrine is registered as a World Cultural Heritage. It was erected to calm the eruption of Mt Fuji, which occurred in 864. The sacred tree of 7 cedars called Shichihonsugi is very famous. All 7 of these cedars are more than 1,200 years old.
Baby. Mummy. Baby style. Feeling good, Carly?
No.
You telling me we could have drove?
No. Oh well.
It was good exercise.
I'm gonna eat like 10 condensed milk buns today.
That's sick VWs. I'm gonna sit down and take him, Roddy.
In 2019, the Tenku no Torii, which translates to Torii Gate in the sky, was installed and is placed on the edge of the mountain with a clear view of Kawaguchiko, Kawaguchiko Machi, and Mt Fuji.
Yep, that's good.
When entering, remember you're in the chief priest's private property. Photos taken from a camera phone are fine, but apparently, and we did not know this at the time, if you want to use a proper camera, you need a license, which costs 500 yen per year. The rules also limit tripods and entering at night. Kawaguchiko is the most easily accessible of Fuji 5 lakes, with train and direct bus connections to Tokyo. Therefore, especially on a day like this, there'll be a lot of people enjoying the beautiful scenery that can be found. North Kawaguchiko, just off the lake shore, museums, ryokans, craft shops, paid car parking, art galleries, konbini, restaurants, and other places of interest can be found among the serene views of Fuji and the cherry blossoms in April. Mount Fuji has been worshipped in Japan for hundreds of years, initially by the Ainu, then Shinto, and finally Buddhism. Fuji is worshipped as a goddess, giving fertile soils and clear water. To keep her happy, 8 Shinto shrines were erected around the base of Mount Fuji, with numerous smaller shrines across Japan.
No, you know. Same goes with this. So Elise and I decided it would be best if I had some alone time. So I've been walking up and down here all by myself, and it's kind of what I needed. I think part of the problem is that I'm not an accountant or a gardener or any kind of person that requires their job to not interact with other people. I just don't feel like I've had a break from work in many ways. I need to make some changes, I think. Beautiful Torii-chan. People get into a lot of financial debt. I think I've got into a lot of psychosocial debt, and I'm trying to put a bit of money back in the bank here by having some alone time. I feel a little bit bad for Elise, but she's not working at the moment, so she has those in reserve, but she does have a baby attached to her 24/7. It's not easy for her.
Meanwhile,
What you doing?
Washing up,
What are you doing?
going and brushing my hair.
We've just tidied up, done a regroup because it was getting pretty trashy in here, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We're getting there. Oh, that's a nice cuddle. Was that a nice cuddle? You guys are matching.
Yeah, we are.
Are you matching? What are we doing, Remy? What are we doing? Oh, really? We're doing laundry. Oh.
Hope those kids are treating you nice, Lacey.
This very pretty park is the main venue for the Kawaguchiko Herb Festival, held yearly from June to mid-July, when the purple lavender is in full bloom. There is a small shrine, Rokokudo, on a tiny island just offshore, and on the west side of the park you can find Kawaguchiko Muse Modern Art Museum. Nagasaki Park is a lovely place for a picnic. First built in 699 AD, the shrine was destroyed in the 800 AD Fuji eruption and was rebuilt by a samurai lord who attributed his victories in battle to the goddess. Unfortunately, this shrine was burnt down and was rebuilt many times because of further Fuji eruptions. The original location for the shrine was at the second station of Mt Fuji, and in 1958 AD, the reigning emperor built a second shrine at the current location to make it more accessible to worshippers. Cherry trees must be essential at a shrine dedicated to Konohana Sakuya Hime, the goddess of Mount Fuji and all volcanoes in Japanese mythology. Also, the cherry blossom princess and a symbol of delicate earthly life. In spring, about 200 cherry trees transform Fujiomurosengen Shrine into a vision of beauty, drawing many visitors. A festival is held on the 25th of April, with entertainment adding to the festive atmosphere and stalls selling foods and drink.
Time to try a different type of kombini. Pretty excited, I've never been here before. I wonder what it's gonna be like. So I was a little bit disappointing in there. It's just a bit small, that's all. But you know what? This ice cream's really good. I think 7-Eleven's my fave because they have the best chicken. The day has come to an end. Down there is where I told Elise I would meet her. It's just like, you can walk down the street, get lost. I don't have internet. I just got some quiche up Google Maps and told Elise I'd meet her. I hope the kids have been absolutely wonderful. I love you. Hope we can both get a bit of alone time. I'm going to try and make that happen for you. All humans need alone time, especially people a bit more on the introverted spectrum. When you got a bit of time alone, you can appreciate the nuance of the place, and people are really nice and conscientious and they're forgiving. Like, I've forgotten my mask and I've gone into a couple kombinis and it's been okay. They haven't made me feel guilty. And I just say "Tanoshinde kudasai," and they smile at me through their mask. And I'm really thankful to be here. And let's smash a big meal and continue on with this adventure.
We found a nearby public pool to have a shower and a little swim. We had to wear shirts to cover up our tattoos, and although the staff were kind, it wasn't the most welcoming experience. Some areas are off limits, but it was better than the average night of a baby wipe shower in the van. We stopped at a supermarket with a view to get supplies before settling into our next roadside station. I know you gotta have football fields if you want to play football, and if you happen to live next to Mount Fuji, like you happen to live next to Mount Fuji, but how on earth are you concentrating on the goal when that is in front of you? Like, I know that you probably would get used to it, etc., but how does anyone get used to that?
The fields here are immaculate. Like, this is not a professional ground, I don't anticipate. Like, maybe I'm wrong, maybe it is professional, but look at the state of that. Is it turf? It's got drainage on the edge. Damn. We just look mental. We do multiple blockades.
Idea.
I know. We just want the perfect park. Okay.
We're like one of those dogs that just
does a circle before they go to bed.
360s and then...
No, they do it before they go to bed.
Yeah, that's us. We're going to bed soon.
I'm doing lappies. I don't want to be too far from the toilet this time, but 7 hours later we found the right park.
But the